Welcome to Travel and Work. We bring you latest updates, news and information about traveling, working, studying and living abroad. If you are visiting this channel for the first time, you are welcome and I hope you are doing great. The UK Home Office has a new update that says the 27 million people across the UK will benefit from a yearly tax cut worth hundreds of pounds. This is good news. This means a household with two average earners will save almost £1,000 per year. The government is cutting taxes for hard-working people, so that they can have more money in their pocket. You want to make sure that you watch the video through till the end. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell icon to always be notified when we publish new updates. National insurance rate has been cut by 2% from 12% to 10% on Saturday the 6th of January 2024. This reduces national insurance by more than 15%. Saving £450 this year for the average salary worker on £35,400. An average full-time nurse will save £520. A typical junior doctor £750 and an average teacher £630. The government is cutting taxes for hardworking people, giving them the opportunity to build a wealthier and more secure life for themselves and their families. A typical junior doctor on £63,000 will receive an annual amount of over £750. A senior nurse with 5 years' experience on £42,618 will receive an annual bonus of £600. An average full-time nurse on £38,900 will receive an annual bonus of over £520. An average police officer on £44,300 will receive an annual amount of over £630. A self-employed plumber on £34,400 will receive an annual gain of £410. A teacher on £44,300 will receive an annual gain of over £630. Earnings of £35,404 will be £900 better off. The UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said that they have made tough decisions on the country's economy by supporting people through global upheaval, especially during the pandemic and the invasion of Ukraine. He said that they are able to cut taxes for 27 million people across the UK. The tax cuts will directly reward hardworking people. About £450 will be back in the pocket of the average worker and it will help them make ends meet. Jeremy Hunt said that with inflation cut into two, that they have turned a corner and are cutting taxes. It starts with a cut to national insurance worth nearly £1,000 per household. This cut will positively affect doctors, nurses to cleaners and even farmers. 27 million hard-working Brits will have a little more cash in their pockets. It is expected that salaries personal taxes would be lower in the UK than any other G7 country based on the most recent OECD data. The UK also has the most generous starting allowances for income tax and social security contributions in the G7. You want to know that the last major cut to the current personal tax system of this enormity was when the national insurance personal allowance increased from £9,880 to £12,570 in July 2022. This was the largest ever cut to a personal tax starting threshold. This will allow working people to have an extra £690. This will also take 2 million people out of paying tax in general. The tax cut combined with the inflation, increases to tax thresholds since 2010, means that the average earner will pay over £1,000 less in personal taxes than they would have done. At the autumn statement, the Chancellor, Jeremy Hunt, announced the biggest package of tax cuts to be implemented since the 1980s. The Chancellor also announced a national insurance cut for 2 million self-employed people which will be effective from the 6th of April 2024 and it is worth £350 for the average self-employed person on £28,200. The national insurance cut just took effect following the government stepping in to support households during the COVID-19 pandemic. I hope this is more than good news to you. Please share this information and remember to subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.